Boosie badass crash out on Jim Jones, man. Say their friendship is over with. Flocko react to it. I react to it. Bosskomusic react to it. Hey, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Hit that follow button. That's how you follow us, by hitting the subscribe channel. We on our way to 1,200 followers. I mean, 12,000. I'm talking about 1,200. 12,000 followers. So make sure you hit that follow button and say subscribe. Go ahead, click it right there. Or it might say join. You know what I'm saying? It might say join the channel. However, click that. Join us. Right? It's free to join us. Like the video and jump right into his reaction. 10, 15 minutes. Sit back, enjoy it, relax.
Boosie is really upset and pissed off at Jim Jones because he believes that Jim Jones lined him up to get disrespected and lied on. Young Blue made an appearance.
What? Jim Jones, you shouldn't be playing with Boosie, man. Boosie don't play no games, man.
On the Jim Jones podcast. Now, he was really eager, like almost too eager to speak on his Boosie situation. Jim Jones ain't even have to ask twice. This man was ready. So as Young Blue is telling the story, he's painting Boosie as the villain in this story, as somebody who was too greedy, and his greed essentially got in the
What? Young Blue say Boosie was too greedy and he was getting a man the clothes off his back? No way. No way he didn't say that.
way of their partnership and their business. Now, the story that Young Blue told is an entirely different story than the story that Boosie has told on Vlad TV for years. And as Young Blue is telling the story, Jim Jones is slightly instigating, gassing it up like, ooh, really? Man, tell it. So Boosie is looking at this interaction and he's blaming Jim Jones because him and Jim.
Yeah, Jim Jones, artist to artist. Jim Jones trying to be slick, clickbait. You don't know, Boosie gonna really hurt him. Playing these games, man. Boosie ain't playing no games. Young Blue and them took 5 M's from him. You know what I'm saying? Took 5 M's.
Jones apparently got a relationship.
I don't mind, bro. I don't mind talking about it. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be on that like nitpicking, bro. I don't give a f no more. Cause that's when I used to be like, I used to try to save, bro. I used to try to save, and I used to try to be the bigger person, but I don't give a f no more. So don't feel like you can't ask me nothing.
So you say that because I don't know the ins and outs. I too be on social media like everybody else. Is the only thing there is to do. So I can't ask you this, and I don't know what the situation. You think that you and Boosie will ever be on the same page, just seeing eye to eye, just in general, like not even about no business, just like passing.
Man, bro, you don't even know how many times I done tried to see eye to eye with that man. How many times I done tried to, men show this how to make money, show this how we could continue to make money. You know what I'm saying? Even while
Boosie like, what about the 5 M's? We can't continue to make money if you don't take care of the 5 M's.
we going through this case, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up every once in a while in my DM, man, Blue, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, we still arguing about some shit that we never gonna agree on that's 5 years old. I'm like, bro, these people right here will give us millions of dollars right now to do a collab tape or drop some songs together, bro. Let's just get this money. We can still fight in court, bro. Let's just get this money right here.
Before we even continue, because
Young Blue know he lying. You know you lying, man. Why you lying on my guy Boosie like that, man?
it appears that Young Blue is on some malarkey. Let me just remind y'all of Boosie's take on this situation. And if Boosie is telling the truth, I wouldn't give a what they offering us for a joint tape. I'm not doing it until the money from our original situation is in my pocket. Young Blue was signed to Boosie. Young Blue's manager was Boosie's brother TK. Somebody, Empire, came to Young Blue with a couple of $1 million because that's the time when Young Blue had the Drake song. He was popping. He was on Billboard. Empire came to Young.
He probably messed up the Drake relationship behind it too. Drake probably don't even rock with him no more for doing Boosie like that. No, once Drake do a song with you, he'll keep doing them unless you mess that up.
Young Blue and offer him a couple of $1 million. Boosie was supposed to get a cut out of the Empire deal that Young Blue signed because, again, Young Blue was signed to Boosie. But Boosie's brother TK, according to Boosie, forged his signature and got Young Blue released from out the deal to sign an Empire deal, and now Boosie got to fight in court to prove his signature was forged and that Young Blue owed him millions of dollars because he was still signed to him. That's what Boosie said during the Vlad TV interview.
I'm the CEO. I mean, you're my top artist. Anybody you would have brought to the table, I would have been willing to talk to.
Right.
Anybody you want to talk to, I'm willing to talk to. I ain't gonna get more money because I'm talking.
So he the one gonna get the bag because he really, you know what I'm saying? He the one really spitting the facts.
But to X me out, you know, it doesn't go like that, bro, you know? And all the parties involved, everybody was in cahoots and everybody knew what was going on, you know?
Empire knew what was going on. Your brother knew what was going on. And Young Blue Boosie. Oh, yeah, they got to come up off them 5 M's. Come up off them 5 M's, boy. Y'all tripping.
Everybody knew what was going on, bro, and I was done wrong. And around while I'm pissed off, I was done wrong while I was shot in a wheelchair.
That's when it happened.
In a wheelchair. That's why that's why.
Oh, they thought maybe you were just out of here and we just
went forward, did all this stuff when I was in a wheelchair. And that's what really pissed me off about the situation. I would have took Blue to any label and tried to get him, but they did all this when I was in a wheelchair. And you bring me 100,000 like you doing this for me, helping your career, when you done went got this money from Empire and you bringing me
the
this.
video where we brought you the cash.
Yeah, thinking you just looking out for me, but no, you done went, gave all my away, and you bringing me and got some money from Empire, and you.
So Boosie thought he just get him 100K on some player stuff whole time. He bust a move. And he like, yeah, this your pay. Boosie like, what? I ain't my pay, boy. I'm worth 10x that. You tripping.
You bringing me this, it's just wrong, bro.
Right,
I would have took that dude anywhere, bro, and got him a deal.
Yeah.
I want money. That's the only way I make money off you. I don't your management. I don't nothing. Only way I make money is I take you to get a deal. And you cut me, and you know, they me, man. Like everybody in the situation, bro. I was texting guys for 5 months. I text him, I text him. Blue is signed to me. You know he's my artist. I see he's working with y'all. What's the business? I got to get paid. Let's do this right. I text him. That was in March. He didn't text me back to July when I told him paperwork is coming. And you know this real, guy.
So they pulled a move because he had that Drake. I just seen Empire grab that little shorty that be singing. They better be careful, man. Empire, y'all stop, man.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
If Boosie is telling the truth, I wouldn't give a what you got for a collab tape. I want the millions you already owe me from the Empire deal. Yo, that's like somebody who you know, right? Y'all do a business deal. Let's just say, I don't know, right? Yo, y'all cut some grass, right? Y'all cut about 10 houses. Y'all get paid $1,000. They take the entire $1,000 and ghost you. Y'all start beefing. Then they hit you like, bro, why you still beefing about the $1,000, bro? I got some other houses, bro, who wants to go cut their grass for another $1,000, bro. We can get some money right now.
Oh, no. You ain't paid me for the first house, buddy. Stop that nonsense.
What you doing, bro? Just bring your lawnmower, bro. Stop playing. And then when they tell the story, they blame you for not wanting to bring your lawnmower to go cut more grass for some additional money when they already owe you $1,000. Man, I'm not working with you. I'm not doing anything until I get my original paper. But when Young Blue is telling the story, he's painting Boosie as if Boosie is the greedy one or as if Boosie is the villain or being selfish. Again, if Boosie is telling the truth, I don't understand how Boosie is being selfish, nor do I understand why Young Blue will expect Boosie to work with him.
Bro, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, or you want to just keep talking about something else. But like with that, bro, I know I'm a.
What's the something else, Young Blue? What's the something else, man?
I know I'm a real. I never did to know that, like, bro, I never seen a contradict itself so much. Like, that man contradicts himself, bro. How you gonna say Blue ain't want to give me no money, but then go in another interview with Vlad? You can look it up right now. Oh, Blue offered me $2 million. You know he offered me $2 million. So did I offer you $2 million, or then I didn't offer you nothing? You feel me? Because I didn't even have to offer you $2 million. You know what I'm saying? I just did that just off the respect. I just felt like that just like, if you had an artist, right? If you had an artist, I just come back. You had an artist, right? You wouldn't really put no money behind them, right? And y'all went and signed.
What? Put no money behind. Oh, he's taking you to get a deal, bro. You think he finna dump his whole bag into you and these labels got big money? Nah, ain't how that work.
Signed to another label. And y'all went to sign to Columbia or whatever. Columbia dropped the artist. You know what I'm saying? They dropped the artist. And the artist like, man, I don't know what to do, man. It seems like it's just going, I'm you feel me? Man, I need about 100, 150. So I want to do all this stuff right here and we can take off. If you don't got it, or if you don't want to do that, bro, just let me out my deal, bro. We can sign a release right now. Let's work on it. We work on the release for 6 months. You in the email, your lawyer in the email, your brother in the email, all of us in the email going back and forth for 6 months. We finished the deal. I come to your house. Before we even do that, I come to your house on my tour bus. I say, man, boo, bro, this is what we doing, bro. I'm gonna have to go over here and get this bag with Empire, bro. If you don't want to give me no money. Boosie wasn't giving nobody no 100, no 150. He wasn't doing nothing to put into nobody. You feel me?
Boosie didn't want to put up 100, 150 for you to do what? And he could have go win and got M's from the label. What are you trying to do? Pay your bills or make some real music?
I do agree with the Boosie wasn't giving no money. He was giving his cosign, but I don't agree that Boosie actually signed the release papers. What I believe took place was they was talking about the release. They was talking about how to work out the terms of the release. Then Young Blue caught fire with the Drake song, and Boosie said, I'm not signing that release, homie. Not happening. Sorry. So, woo! I almost signed you away. Right? And I have no idea that Drake song was coming, but Young Blue knew that Drake song was coming. But when Boosie talks about this situation, again, like Young Blue has a point here as well. If you didn't give me any money, man, bro, like, you can't be demanding like the 30, 40%. Nah, come on, homie. Like, that ain't fair, bro. But he deserves something. Because Boosie would say, bro, I got you on Vlad TV. I used my relationship to get you features. I got you hot. I got you good looks. So I did.
Well, if social currency, if Boosie did all that, then Boosie did enough for him. Putting his face out there for him, vouching for him. Yeah. You're supposed to look out for that man.
Didn't give you a $150,000 marketing budget or a signing bonus, but I gave you $150,000 worth of my relationship, and that's worth something. And you were still signed to me, regardless of what you thought I did for you. You still agreed to sign and give me my percentage, so I need that. So regardless of what Young Blue thinks Boosie did for him, if he was still signed and he didn't sign that release paper, you owe that man some money. And I don't think Boosie signed him away because why would TK need to forge Boosie's signature?
And all the artists over there can vouch for that. He said, all right, bro, you could do that. Once I go do that, the next few months, I got a song with Drake. Of course you're going to get amnesia. Of course you're going to get amnesia. You just had me. You feel me?
He talking about, of course you're going to get amnesia. Yeah, he tried to be slick. He tried to finesse. Young Blue, I always looked at that situation like he tried to finesse Boosie. And then when his girl was coming out saying like, oh, what she was saying, yeah, I looked at him very different. Like, man, this guy trying to finesse Boosie, man. Boosie getting this guy clothes off his back, man. He ain't supposed to do that.
Soon as this release is done, I get a song with Drake. Now me just being like, I ain't gonna lie, like, even though I know he lying about not knowing that I wanted to get out the deal and not signing the release, I'm like, oh, that is a big ass fluke. That's just a big fluke, but like, I you too much. Like, let me try to get at least 2 million out of these people, you feel me, to give to you just to make you feel like, because I know you know what I'm saying, you helped me. You feel like I know you.
Felt like he missed out.
I felt like I did feel like he missed out too. I really felt like, I wish you would have just put some money behind it, you feel me? Or I wish you would have just did this so we wouldn't even have to get to this point, you feel me? And when we did that release, he got a lot of return for that release, like all my old all that out there. So at that point, bro, you get online and start bashing me. You go to Vlad, start bashing me in all these interviews, talking down on my name, telling everybody I'm a snake, telling everybody I'm this, telling everybody. At this point, bro, it's bro, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like, I can't even have no sympathy for you because it's like, it's so it's like, it's bro.
The time that Young Blue was released out of his contract, Boosie was in the hospital shot up. So I don't think Boosie is doing paperwork, is doing work while he shot up. What I think happened was, again, this is just from my perspective, I think they had the release already in place. TK, being Young Blue's manager, knew the Drake song was coming down the pipeline. TK didn't want Boosie to get $1 out of that Drake song because TK.
Yeah, his brother was thirsty. And he probably broke now. His brother probably broke now. I don't even hear about him no more. He probably out here trying to finesse. Oh, yeah, you know I got the Young Blue and Drake feat. I could get you on Empire. That nigga out here trying to finesse unsigned artists.
TK and Boosie TK has snaked Boosie out of a lot of money. They already been had issues. So TK being Boosie's brother and Young Blue's manager, he was working both sides. He knew the inner label business and he knew Young Blue's business. TK understanding that Drake song was coming down the pipeline, he forged that signature and pushed that release through fast as before that Drake song came. Because Boosie did not sign that release paper when he was in the hospital shot up. That don't even make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. Now, Jim Jones was laughing during the interview. I don't think Jim Jones, again, man, like we have been branded Jim Jones haters, but I don't think Jim Jones like did anything necessarily wrong during his interview.
He was trying not to. I thought he was in that egg, he just doing a little slick laughs, like, little hater stuff. That's little hater stuff. That's why Boosie don't rock on. That's what little haters do.
I think he asked the questions, but he laughed a little bit. But I don't think Jim Jones, right, antagonized to the point that Boosie should be writing paragraphs calling out Jim Jones. Boosie took to Twitter and he wrote, Jim Jones, this dude lied to you and you gassed him up to lie even more. Shaking my head. I always salute. But I don't understand how Jim Jones gassed up Young Blue to lie some more. I'll be real. When I first heard this, I thought, man, Jim Jones definitely did that. He messy. I watched the entire portion, bro. I don't think Jim Jones did anything like that.
Oh, you watched the whole interview? Oh.
Jim Jones asked the questions and laughed a little bit, but I don't think Jim Jones did you too grimy, bro. So Boosie continued and he says, I always saluted and bragged on my artists and the world knows this. What the F would I get mad about him being big time when the bigger he gets, the more I eat? I talked to you in October and you say you wanted to see me get paid and I deserve to get paid, but you wanted to clear your name. Now you go on a podcast and say I was hating on you getting big time. Really? You know that's BS. The lawyer just did the deposition and said Boosie knew nothing about this deal. He also said he didn't talk to me about nothing. He even said what they made him do, he could have got barred for that. Shaking my head.
So they could have got the lawyer bar. Oh yeah, they finna pay Boosie a big bag. That's why he mad. That's why he mad right now.
He went off at deposition on y'all bad. So the lawyer that Young Blue apparently had, get him out of the deal or work the contract, apparently that lawyer is turned on Young Blue. Bro, it feels like Boosie about to get paid, to be honest, bro. And he continued, he says, he went off at deposition on y'all bad, and my name was forged. So why are you mad at me? Be mad at Empire. They knew you was my artist and put you up against me to fight me, bro. Then stop paying your attorney fees after they put you in 5 years of lawyer debt. But
5 years of lawyer debt? Oh yeah, Boosie finna sue him for all that. He finna get all that back.
I'm the bad guy, shaking my head. You want to clear your name, just tell the truth. Tell the world I deserve to get my money. Don't just tell me, tell the world. That's what the world respect. Everyone pointing fingers, you blaming TQ, TQ blaming me, saying he couldn't get in touch with me with $5 million on the table. So apparently it was a $5 million deal. Or 5 M's was on the table. Now, out of that 5 M's, I don't know how much Boosie think that he deserved. Because that's 5 M for the deal plus the Drake record profits and the Drake record revenue. That's crazy, man. So apparently TQ couldn't get in touch with Boosie, so he signed a contract and forged his name. This is insane, man. He goes, Empire blaming y'all for bad business and saying they didn't know you was my artist. Shake my head. More of the story. I was effed over to all my fans. Court has been going great for me. For some reason, I just believe Boosie, man.
I believe Boosie, too. They got out on Boosie, man. What's y'all thoughts? Young Blue got out or Boosie missed out on the opportunity? Let me know in the comments.